Hello, welcome to Pokenade, my new Pokemon channel. You might know me as Nadestraight. I do gaming, news, reviews, first impressions, stuff like that, mainly on shooter games, but I'm a massive Pokemon fan, which is why I made this channel. Today, we're going to be opening a box of Battle Partners, which is Journey Together in English, but this is actually the Korean box, which is much cheaper than the Japanese box, which is why I bought it. I've never opened a Korean box before. I thought it'd be something fun for me to do, and I may as well record it while I do it. Got my sleeves here, I've got some Charmander sleeves, and then I've got my sleeve up semi-rigids. So we'll put these to the sides and we'll open this box. Okay, here we go. Battle Partners. Let's get inside here. Oh, I've never seen this before. There we go. Well, that didn't exactly open smoothly, but that's how it opens. And then there are our packs. So in here, there are 30 packs. Obviously, in UK booster boxes, you expect there to be 36. In Japanese, there's like 18. And then in Korean, there is 30. So today, we're going to be opening all 30 packs here. Here we go. I don't know if there's a card trick. I'm not going to do one. There's only 5 cards per pack as well. And there's no code card either. This is Iono's Wattrel, I think. This is En's Purloin. We've got a Furret. This is called Cloth. And then we have, is that Doramata, I think? Doramatra, whatever it's called. So, yeah, that is that pack. Nothing special in there. Oh, they actually have a... Okay. Wait, I don't like that. Because you hit the card. That's a terrible way to open the pack. Why would they have a... Why would they have a thing, a pull tab here? That's awful. You just knock the card. Why would you do that? Why? That's terrible. You just damage your card. There we go. I much prefer my way of doing it. Right. That is a Lombre. That is a Zorua. That's a Clink or a Clang. That's Brock. And, oh, very, very nice. We have a Clefairy. All right. Let's get this inside our... sleeve. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. The Korean ones have, they look like the English back, basically. That's actually really cool. The Japanese ones obviously have a different back. They, there you go. The back, yeah, is different. Obviously, they still say, it says Pokemon. I don't know why I said. I've gone back to the era of when they used to say Pocket Monsters. You can tell I'm old from remembering that. But yeah, that's the Japanese back. This is the English back. So the Korean cards actually have an English back to them, which is very cool. Let's put this to the side, and we have our third pack. And then do they want you to... Okay, maybe? This is how they want you to open them? I mean, I guess. We have a Pillow-Swine. I don't know who this is. Carablast. Metang. Oops, I've accidentally revealed... Well... Here we go, a 105 out of 100, which means we have ourselves a Lily's Rombi, or a Ribombi. That is a very, very cool card, and I may have slightly damaged it, I'm not sure. We'll take a quicker, closer look at that with the camera. There we go, and then flip it over. There you are. So far... Here's what we have. Very, very cool. That may well be the best hit of the pack. There we go. Okay. We have a Voltorb, Sentret, Metapod, Lily's Ribombi, and a Voltorb. Here we go. We have a Bagon. This is Lily's Comfrey. This is a Noibat. That's a Super Potion. And we have a Reverse Holo. Is that a Reshiram? It is indeed a Reshiram, just confirming by looking at the card list. There we go. I do know some of the newer gens. Drudigan, Paris. That's a Combi. This is a... How have I forgot his name? Octillery. And that is a, what's his name? Excalibur thing. There we go. There we go. That one was a much better opening experience. Why can't they all be like that? Here we go. Shelmet, Dunsparce, Not Gulpin. Why did I say Gulpin? Swinub. I don't know what this is. Oh, Tyranitar. Very, very cool. Let's get a sleeve for you. There we go. Boom. Here we go. We have ourselves a Pillow-Swine. Also, it is hailing, so if you can hear that, that's why. We have a Carablast, a Metang, a Butterfree, and I don't know what you are. You're a Cramorant. There we go. There we go. Oh my god, there's something in here. There's something in here. It's a Magmar. I saw you in the beginning. You are a Wattrel. That's a Larvitar. You're a woman. And you are a Salamence EX. We have Lombre. Joltik. I do know you. Kling or Clang. A Weezing. And I don't know what you are. You're a Sanconda. Next pack. There we go. Purloin, Carablast, Sentret, don't know, some kind of stadium. And then we have a Kilowattrel is what this guy is called. I need to play the newer games, or at least watch the TV show, and then I can learn all the names without having to look at card lists. Yeah. There we go. It would also help me with Pokeduku, which I play daily, pretty much. All right. Sprigato, Rookidee, is that Rockruff? Cloth, and we have a Articuno. There we go. This is Doramato, whatever it's called. This is a sheep. Wooloo. Pancham, some kind of ball. Ooh, a reverse hollow Meowscarada. There we go, get you sleeved. I will say, these Korean ones are like super nice to open because I don't feel as much pressure because the value of them isn't quite as high. And they were cheap to buy. It just feels like the old days of opening Pokemon without caring too much about the value of the card. Okay, Noibat, Lombre, Zorua, Articuno, and okay, we have a 112 out of 100, which means this is a Hops Wooloo full art card. Very nice. There we go. Kamala, Beldum, Shelgon, Voltorb, oh no, Electrode, sorry, and a Metagross. Okay, this looks like a Rose Raid or something, but it's not. Okay, Florigato, Rockruff, this is like Siglif or something, Cramorant, and very nice, a Mamoswine EX, I think this is. Noibat, Wheezing, or Coughing, sorry, a Shelmet, this is an Energy, and that looks like a Maractus. Right, I think we're like halfway now. Here we go. Pillow-Swine, Rookidee, is that a Remoraid? Pangoro, and that is a Snorlax, I know you. I remember having to play the flute to make you wake up. Oh, what a childhood. There we go. And... there we go. Lotad. Larvitar. What the hell are you? You're a Tadbulb. That is a Regirock, and that is a dude in a cap, and he's very colour coordinated with black and yellow. Carablast, Metang, Druddigon, Clang, and oh my goodness, get it sleeves, it's a Salamence EX full art card, 129. That is very, very cool. That is very, very cool indeed. Look at that. Very nice card. Alright, we've got a Lotad again, we've got a Parasect, we've got a Kling or Clang. We have whatever you are, which I do not know. You are number 68, which means you are a Corviknight. And then we got a Wailord. Very nice, reverse holo. On to the next pack. Here we go. Nice clean one there. Is this guy smoking something? What is going on? 53, which means he's a Silcobra. Oh no, it's his tongue. Bagon, Meowscarada. This looks like it could be Pallet Town, but I don't know. And a Dharma Garagugu, whatever you're called. Bruh. Okay, come on, man. There we go. By the way, my floor is a mess. It's just full of Pokemon card packs. The cleanup after this is going to be insane. Wooloo, Swinub, that's a Remoraid, that is a bag of some kind, and that's a Regirock. Okay, that's a Beldum, that's a Wailmer, that is a Voltorb. That's very cool though, it's got like cool artwork to it. This is the one I didn't know earlier, which is Pangoro, and we have a Dunsparce EX. Hello. Unfortunately, you are now watching the end of the video where, as you can see, I've opened up all the packs. My camera died halfway through, which is great for a first video. Rookie mistake, I should have checked how much space I had left. I had 500 pictures and videos in my phone, and I could have deleted at least like 400 of those. They were just old pictures of PCs and stuff from work that I no longer needed. So here's what I got. Real shame that I can't show you the actual, you know, the opening, the pack ripping. I'm just gonna have to show you the aftermath. I got a cool Salamence, Zoroark EX, Lulu, whatever it's called, Wooloo. We saw that at the beginning, and then some EX cards. There's a cool Zacian there, another Salamence, and some reverse holos and stuff like that. And then all my bulk. Yeah. In future, I'll always check how much space is on my camera. Thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next.